wonder if this will be any better. I hope so. I wanna like get rid of. Can I delete videos? Oh, I can delete videos. I don't know if I want to delete the live stream though. It's, I hope I fixed it because I was trying to upload too many bits a second. My upload speed isn't high enough to support the one that OBS was trying to push out. I guess is the issue. So I'm hoping that me running about here is going to be smooth. I don't really care if it's not smooth, but if it like doesn't stutter, then I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I mean that's okay. If I switch to 720p 60 FPS, let's try that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Right, okay. Yeah. So the issue was that OBS was trying to put out way too high of a upload. Like it was trying to output too much. So I basically had set my upload speed from OBS to be way higher than what my actual upload speed is, which caused OBS to not like that, or YouTube not to like that or something. So anyway, someone was trying to. How do you Windows G? Destiny doesn't like that. Right, hold on a second. I hate the stupid built-in Xbox thing. No. Can I Windows G out of here? Windows G? Can I create a chat? I have no idea how to do anything. Join voice. Oh, well that's interesting. So nobody can actually see my desktop, or not my desktop. The I have no idea how this works. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? First off, I'm streaming. Are you
For real?
comfortable with that?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It's fine.
I need to turn you up somehow.
Turn me up.
Speak.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, I think that's okay. So, yeah. Turn Destiny down. Yeah, that should work. Okay. I mean, I highly doubt anyone's actually going to watch this anyway, so you should be safe anyway, so
Oh, that's alright.
But it's just, they changed the voice actor in Destiny, and I want to play through the campaign to
Oh, fair.
see how far they went with it. So, how's your day been?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just been working from home.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Life is a delicate thing, Guardian.
It's okay. Not.
Hope,
I
faith,
prefer to be in the
love,
office.
Hmm.
in an
But yeah,
instant
not too
they're
bad.
Fair.
gone.
I mean, at least you can
Everything
do
sworn to protect
everything on
is
your
lost,
laptop and stuff.
Mhm.
and all you're left with is silence and
Yeah,
shadow,
it's nice to have a working computer.
and the
Yeah.
knowledge that you should have done more. Could we have defeated Gaul if
Uh,
the
Uh,
traveler hadn't awakened? And what is the
I'm.
next threat?
We got word that
The
I'm.
next.
We're moving house.
What then?
Mhm.
2 weeks tomorrow.
The traveler is awake.
Very good.
The age
2
of
weeks tomorrow?
ignorance is upon
Yeah,
us.
2 weeks tomorrow. So I'm gonna be
In the
technically
shadow of the
homeless
light,
for like a
our
month or two.
universe is a beautiful, terrible
What would you be
place.
doing?
For all of you
Where
living
I
at my
once saw
sister's.
miracles, now I
Not
see
too bad.
monsters.
So
Someone has to. We have to.
fun times.
That's what a
That's-
guardian
yeah.
does.
I'm not particularly looking forward to it, to be fair, but sure.
Aye. Not a lot you can do this year, isn't it?
What was it?
Not a lot you can do, like,
Nah,
about it.
not
Are
really.
you moving your setup and all?
I hope so. If I am moving to my sister's, I'm gonna just set up in like her spare room.
Mhm.
Guardians aren't supposed to investigate their past.
Oh well,
Is
they
there enough
actually.
room?
That's the rule.
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
sister's?
she's got like 2 spare
Like,
rooms.
not too bad.
Nothing
Yeah.
was this much
So I think my
easier.
mum
That's
and
fair
dad will be living in the motorhome, or I think they were talking about just
The
looking
Clovis
into
Bray
the
tech
Premier
in
Inn,
that building allowed us to colonize
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
system
because
during the
it's
Golden Age.
actually a bit cheaper
We,
It's not too dear.
sought to
than
create
renting a
peace
place.
It's,
for
Oh,
all
it's actually not
humanity.
too bad.
they
Which is ironic.
they re-recorded the
also believe
cutscenes
peace
with the new actor. What?
The single most powerful weapon in the solar system. Either way, it's all been entombed on Mars since the collapse.
I'm really
Along with
surprised.
waiting for
something far
Warzone
more
to install.
terrifying.
Warzone.
Yeah.
That's funny. Ben was playing Warzone.
I want to see what it's like.
I think he thought it was decent.
Decent. Better than
Decent.
Blackout?
Well, I don't know. Well, I think he didn't think it was better than COD, but then he actually quite likes Modern Warfare, so
Mm-hmm. Wonder
Which-
if it ranks higher than like Apex or Fortnite.
is Oh, sorry, you mean Warzone is in like Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about like a game. There's a game called Warface. Sorry, yeah, that's what he downloaded.
Alright, is that free?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it advertised. No, I'm talking about COD's Warzone.
right.
Or Battle Royale.
I kind of want to play it.
I'm just waiting for. I thought I had it installed today. Like I should have checked when I was working from home because I said that like all the guys in work that I was gonna go on it after work, but
Yeah.
I didn't have it installed because I pulled out the plug for my Xbox
Oh.
to power the charger for my laptop.
Ah.
So not the best start to the day, but
The first
and
place
then
where
I had there
humanity
was a lot of
encountered the
technical issues
traveler,
with our work as well.
home to the Clovis Bray
Oh dear.
research facility, and
So I didn't
lost
really get
wonders
anything
of the
started
Golden
until
Age.
like 12.
The ice
Ah.
caps
wasn't
have
great.
kept those wonders hidden
So I had to
for
work
hundreds
on a
of
bit
years.
later.
But the return of the
After
traveler's
5.
light has
But
sounded an alarm
it is what it
heard
is.
throughout the system, and perhaps beyond.
This is nice not having to travel.
Well, there is that.
I don't know if I'd want to work from home every day though. Like if I had
Yeah.
a choice of like, right, you can work from home all the time. I don't know if I would.
The Red War
be
is
up for
over,
that,
but
like.
Gaull's forces,
Yeah.
and what remains of them,
I know.
have been
I mean, I would
scavenging
want to,
during their
but
retreat. And now that
I don't
warships are
Yeah.
do
falling
it
out
in
of
office
orbit
center.
near Mars, the Cabal are headed there too. I'll plot
Yeah,
a
that's
landing
weird.
course.
It's not too bad. I don't think it'd be too bad if you're traveling, like and then like maybe like a hotel or something, or
That's the Project
that sort of
Vanguard
Yeah.
channel.
but just sitting in your room every day would be quite
access code 0306.
important.
You frozen. Guardian requesting backup.
But
I
hey.
repeat, I need backup down here.
This frequency is reserved for official Vanguard business, so So look, whoever this is,
That's cute. You've got one of the uptight goes.
uptight.
I'm really surprised how far they went with this.
Landing zone. Please hurry.
All right, but you're going to owe us for this one.
I wouldn't have called you down here unless it was absolutely critical. The most
Did they go
dangerous
far?
weapon in this system is on this
Well,
planet, and an
so
entire
they got a
army
new
of
voice
hives
actor.
trying to destroy
So,
it.
right,
I need your help.
you know the cutscene that got really popular on my channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that DLC was 2 years ago. And
Mhm.
they released a new season / DLC yesterday. And it revolves around that
We've touched down on the surface of Mars.
DLC kind of from
What's
2
your
years ago.
status? Are you
Yeah.
safe?
And
For now,
the main character in
there's
that
a whole lot of not safe between us and the Clovis Bray facility.
the main character in
Which is
that
where we need
cutscene
to
or
be.
not cutscene,
What's so
DLC,
important there?
they re-recorded the
Warcats,
lines
like
with
the
a
one
new
that
voice
almost
actor.
hit you on approach, have been
Mhm.
dropping out of the
But
sky
I
since
thought
got here,
they might just
which usually means only one thing.
Rasputin,
use them for this new
the
season
greatest
and
weapon of the
maybe
Golden
like
Age you were talking
idle
about.
dialogue.
But
But they
that's
actually
impossible.
re-recorded every single
Nothing
cutscene.
is impossible where Rasputin is concerned.
It's actually very
Meet
good,
me at
isn't
the
it?
facility.
It's very good.
But then people are complaining about this season as well because it's kind of a copy and paste of last season. So it's kind of like, why did they go to this length to do this? But then, I mean, it's a different team. Obviously, they would do the gameplay as opposed to like voice acting.
I got another burger from
Oh, good.
well, went yesterday. I went up to the post office in Centre Town, and yeah, it's actually so simple
I've never seen
Returning
Hive like this
with
before.
Amazon. I
Well,
didn't
you
know
just
As
it
far
was
as I
just-
know, they don't exist
walk in and-
anywhere
Simple,
but here.
Yeah, literally. So like, whenever you like, you know the thing we did at my house where you like say the reason and all.
Yeah.
After you do that, you get a barcode or a QR code in your email,
Oh,
and then you take that to the post office. So whenever I walked in, you just say to like whoever's on the counter, I've got an Amazon return, and they just ask for the QR code, so they scan it, and then they get the green light, and then you just have to weigh the package, and then they put a return label on it, and that's it. They give you a
That-
receipt. It's so simple.
well. So do you have to like
So,
put that? Did you get like a code or something you had to put into Amazon or something?
no, I got I just basically got a
I think
receipt
it might be time to call
stating
in
where
help
it's
from the
being sent to,
Vanguard.
so like it's being sent
Not a
to
great
a
idea. Zavala
return
won't be
center
happy
in
about us
Edinburgh
digging
or
around
something.
Bray.
Oh,
So I just get
He wants
that
the
wee thing,
pass
and
to
I
see
don't do
Barry,
anything, and then
but we need to get in
within
there
the
to find
hour
out
of
what's going
returning
on
it,
with
I got
Rasputin.
confirmation that they have accepted my like refund or
What
whatever.
was
So it must be
that?
like in the post office. They must like whenever the barcode's scanned or the QR code's scanned, it's basically like accept it. You know what I mean?
oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just waiting for the money to go back onto the card.
Well.
So it's actually it's pretty easy.
Quite good.
Very nice.
It's just unfortunate your computer didn't work, but sure.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think yeah, I think the plan B is good. Like you know, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not we spend too much money, you know what I mean? It's only,
Yeah.
you know. And by November, I'll have it all saved up. You know,
Aye.
so I mean,
Guardian,
yeah.
you still
I
with
don't
me?
even know if I'm gonna get
We're
the
clear.
new
Where
Xbox
to
or
next?
like straight away.
We've found a golden
release
age
either.
research facility
Yeah.
buried inside a glacier. Where do you
Just wait
think?
for
Well,
Meet me at the entrance to Clovis
I'm
Bray.
only gonna get it if other people get it because
it. Yeah,
I don't play the Xbox anymore.
I'm not really fussed like.
Yeah. I mean, I only
You
play
know.
it like Ben or like you or whatever. I don't turn it on
Hey, you made
unless
it.
the people on.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
We
So
did.
like if Ben gets it
There were a lot of
immediately, which I
them,
doubt because he's at
but
uni,
you did great.
then I would get it.
Come
Or
on,
if you get it,
let's see
then I'll
what's
get it.
hiding in here.
But-
Besides hordes and hordes of frozen hive, I
I
mean.
don't know. I mean, yeah. I honestly don't. I haven't really thought about it.
Hmm.
Because it's gonna be dear enough, like.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I mean, new consoles are usually around 400 to 500 pound, aren't they?
Yeah.
But then this Xbox is literally a computer.
Mhm.
So is it going to be the same price? Is it going? Why did I get? What? Where am I? Okay. Um. Yeah. How much is it going to be?
Exactly. Could be upwards of like £500.
Yeah. Then how much is the PlayStation going to be? Because they're going to be about the same price. So once one of them reveals a price, the other one's going to match it pretty much.
Yeah. It won't be like too much dear. If they are, do you know what I mean? It'll probably be about. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're normally pretty bang on.
So.
You two
And
play
saying that,
accounts
like, I
while I
might.
try to find a way
I,
into
I,
Clovis Bray.
I don't really care what
We've encountered Warmind
console
before,
it is,
but
if you know what I mean. Because like, crossplay's gonna be
Rasputin
pretty
is
much
capable of operating across
Yeah.
multiple systems
I think
everything.
it's just the fact that like
All those times the Vanguard was trying to
but,
talk to him in
like
the Cosmos
both
room.
consoles can
We're
play
engaging fragments of
their
Rasputin
old
left behind
games,
after the
so
collapse,
both are backwards
but his
compatible.
core mind was always here.
So
Yeah.
it's really like,
I mean,
what games do you
probably
have?
make a bit more sense for it, like to get an Xbox, but then, you know,
Yeah.
when are you really gonna go back and play old games?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, I know what I mean.
So yeah. It'll be. I want to know what the PlayStation looks like because obviously we know the Xbox is a brick,
Mhm.
but we don't know what the PlayStation looks like.
I think it might be slim.
Or like the exact opposite of what the Xbox is.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think Xbox is gearing more towards like high end, you know, like pro gamery type spectrum. Whereas PlayStation should come in with like gaming for all sort of thing.
Well, PlayStation is the more casual platform
Yeah.
because even like in any game you play, PlayStation is usually easier to play on because everyone's
Uh huh.
well, not everyone. It's got a more casual player base.
So I think like, they should just use that to their advantage and make a really slim,
Yeah.
like tiny console.
I feel like in terms of like what like the UI and stuff, Xbox is probably gonna basically be a Windows version for Xbox,
Yeah.
but then PlayStation's probably gonna stay pretty similar because the PS4 is so popular.
Here. I can't believe it. Clovis Bray.
Yeah. There's never really gonna be much change now. Really. You know, with things
The main access is
like
encrypted.
upgrading all
Good thing I
you
know
know.
a few tricks. At least that seems to run in the family.
But it'll be interesting now to see what the Xbox comes in at,
Dr. Anastasia
because it is more like a PC. It's more like a PC than it is a console.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
Clovis Bray Research Facility, the fabled
So,
cradle of invention
it'll be
on
interesting.
Mars. You are part of an important moment in history. Together,
Were
we
you in
will
work today?
strive to
I
reach
was.
beyond the stars. Remember,
But
Who was he?
you are
that was
Clovis
okay.
Bray.
That was named Cool Rain.
And we're in business.
Cool Rain.
Yeah.
Bit of a
Then
trip.
Looks like Rasputin's core is housed in a separate
I mean
structure.
from Dublin
Hope you're up for a little
yesterday,
exploring.
Cool Rain today. And then I met my manager as well.
Aye.
Talk about like bonuses and stuff.
Ooh.
So, do you
You
get a
wee
bonus?
tasty bonus? No, I don't get a
This
bonus.
facility is
Huh.
massive.
How ours
Bray's
works
dreamed big.
is,
I don't know much
I
about
mean,
my family,
from since I've
but I
joined,
know that.
I've had 2 salary increases,
Oh,
but it's not like huge. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's just like, yeah. So
I'm picking
I
up a lot
don't
of
think you
hive
really
activity.
get
They're swarming
bonuses
the core.
in our
On
place
it.
until you're like
Let me try
high
to
up,
access the
Ah,
security
okay.
you
system.
know. But every like year they do like a performance review, and then you'll get like a salary increase
Okay.
on that. So hopefully, I mean, my performance review's in the end of March, so hopefully your boy will get a wee bump up.
Yeah. Well, I think we do the performance review, but then we also get a bonus in addition to a raise.
Mm.
So I think that's how that works.
That's
But
very
then,
nice.
like, my raise is quite
What's the
small,
status
but
of your
then my
security
bonus
system?
is like a decent size. So maybe that's why
Uh-huh.
they change it. So
Sounds tasty. Can't go wrong with a wee boom.
yeah.
I was doing a wee payroll today. The boy got a bonus of about 150 grand.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He must have been pretty high up in the company.
He must be like. Must be pretty set up there, like.
Yeah.
It's the Valkyrie.
Crazy amount of money, like.
Weapon. I think
So it is.
he heard us.
It is.
Stupid amount of money. As a bonus. Not even,
150 is
his
like
salary.
imagine how much he actually gets paid, like his salary.
Yeah. It's crazy. Worst thing is like it gets taxed. You know what I mean? It gets a big tax on that.
Yeah.
Tax is crazy. Because anything over 100 grand's at 45%. So it's really, if you're saying, you know, 150 grand, you know, you may only be getting about 80 of it.
Yeah.
So
It's,
still beautiful amount, like still take 80, but
yeah.
it's crazy. It's ridiculous. Might just put our bank details in. Onto a random one.
Do your wee
See if we can sneak it in.
switch.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, we switch through. See, E3 got cancelled.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, it's a rumor that it's being cancelled. Well, pretty much
No,
means
it's
that
been
it's been-
officially cancelled.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it came out there. Is your man? What do you call the
Hello,
Xbox guy?
Guardian.
Spencer, is it?
Phil Spencer.
What do you
Yeah, he
think
came out and
you're
said that
doing?
they won't be
Do
attending.
you have any idea how dangerous this
Well,
thing is?
And it's off.
What were you trying to do to Rasputin?
I mean,
Rasputin is Vanguard business
I understand,
Anastasia, not
like,
yours.
the
You
whole
do not
coronavirus
belong
thing is a
here.
big
I beg
thing,
your pardon.
but I feel like it's
Mm.
being
You
blown out of
belong to the
proportion a wee bit.
city.
Oh, it
But
is
instead of
definitely.
standing by your brothers and
It's just
sisters when Gaul
it's a,
came for us,
it's
you were
how do you
here,
say? It's a
doing what you
glorified
always
flu,
do,
but
what you were never supposed to do.
how
I
like
did what I believed
it's a
to be
glorified
right.
flu
I
for the likes
came
of
here to
us
protect
because we're healthy.
humanity.
Yeah,
And
but
we're
if you've got
probably
a
not gonna
Isn't that
die
what
from
health
it.
issue
Guardians
already.
are supposed to
But
do?
yeah, if you've got a health issue, then it's not just a glorified flu.
Yeah.
It's natural
This is
like,
a war of many
At
fronts,
risk.
concern.
and there's
Yeah.
more than one way to fight
Yeah.
it, Zavala.
So
To be
I
fair,
mean-
the survival rate of it is
Look.
like really, really high.
You tried to shield the
Yeah.
entire world, but you can't.
it's just not being handled
There's
well.
got to be a better
Yeah.
way.
And you think Rasputin is the answer?
The governments aren't very good.
It's gone silent.
Well, that's what you find.
Too
isn't it?
dangerous to be left alone and too unpredictable to wield.
That might be
I was
true,
going in to
but
one of the
maybe
Dublin
he has
hospitals
nothing to say.
yesterday,
Maybe
and they actually had someone on the
maybe
front door. So when
we
you went
never
in,
bothered to ask him
uh,
what he
you had to
wanted.
say
I
like
don't
why
have
you were
time to
there.
go through this with you again.
Just
Right.
You had no
so
right
as they
to-
actually
I have
like if
that
you had a
feeling.
valid reason you could go in, it was fine. So I was just like, right, I'm working, like I'm working here, and he was like, okay,
Here,
go ahead.
let me show you.
But you had to actually, if you were visiting someone or you had an appointment, you actually had to show the documentation and everything.
Oh really?
And if they
Oh,
deemed it
yes.
not
Yeah.
relevant,
We
then they
should
sent you away.
really figure out exactly what's
Quite
doing
weird.
that.
Yeah.
I can tell you. Rasputin
That is
was
quite
not the
weird.
only thing to awaken on Mars.
I think they're gonna do a similar thing up here in a few hospitals as well. Like Altnick Elephant
Mhm.
is gonna be doing a similar thing where you're only meant to go there if you've got a valid, well, not valid reason,
Well,
'cause it's, but
yeah.
like a good.
But like that should just be normal anyway. Like why else would you go to a hospital if you don't have an
Well,
appointment
yeah, no,
or you're meeting someone or you work there?
yeah, no.
You do go there to like meet up with people, do you? You know what I
No.
mean? It's like what?
Oh, I was when I was driving today, right? So, you know the road, um, going up to. Hold on.
I thought we were done for. And then Rasputin, I didn't know if he would answer. I mean, I hoped he would, but you never know with him. That javelin, though? Wow. That's one hell of a confirmation. But the real problem is Zol. The Hive became what they are today by making dark pacts with worm gods. Zol is one of those gods. I've been talking to Zavala, and he has an idea. Something that Zol won't be able to resist. Problem is, that something is in the EDZ, and everyone wants it.
Right. I'm not sure about this voice actor, to be honest.
You're not sure about him? Do you not like him?
Not to her, actually.
Her? Oh, sorry for assuming the voice actor's gender.
Can't be doing that.
Slash.
Come on, please.
Well, you can't even say gender, can you? Must be like the voice actor's orientation.
Orientation. Their preference at that current point in time.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you know the road going out of Belfast, going towards Antrim, that sort of direction.
Yeah.
There's like the big hill.
Uh-huh.
So I was going up the big hill, and so there was like a lorry. There was a few lorries in like the very far left lane, and there was like a lorry overtaking them in the middle lane. So I was in like the far right lane. So were a few other cars, but this lorry in the middle lane had a tractor, so it was like towing a tractor basically.
Yeah.
So the car in front of me was just trying to like zoom by it, which is what I was trying to do as well. And then the tractor started coming into our lane a wee bit. So the guy in front of me had to plant his brakes on, and my car started beeping at me like collision. And yeah, it wasn't good.
That's actually not good.
It was worrying.
Dearly.
So
Does your car know if like
yeah,
another car is like
it's got like a
gonna
sensor in
crash
the front or something. It's only done it twice. Like it's beeped at me saying like collision detection or something.
The Taken? Are they after the fragment?
Oh,
it's like run, Paul?
yeah, I think it does. It will auto brake if you get close enough, I think. But it hasn't happened to me yet, where it's auto braked.
It's pretty cool.
So, but then, like my dad on his car, he has the same thing, like auto brake and everything, but it's Peugeot instead of Hyundai, and it's actually like auto braked for him a few times, for like not no reason, but you know you're in like traffic or whatever, and it goes a wee bit faster for like a second, then it slows down again, and the car is thinking like, oh no, he's going to get too fast, so it actually brakes for him. But I feel like that could cause an accident more than anything, if it's way too sensitive.
It is strange, isn't it?
But I mean, my car is okay. Although it is a tad distracting whenever you're driving and suddenly it starts rapidly beeping. Like it isn't a cam beep, it's like a beep 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 beep. How big is the Modern Warfare update?
But well, if you don't have one installed, it's about 100 and something. If you do, it's about 22.
22? But
it's not too bad. But like, I don't know why the updates are always so big. Obviously, this was like the Battle Royale, but like,
yeah.
it's ridiculous.
I like the way, I think they said at one stage that they weren't adding Battle Royale, didn't they? Or at least, like at launch they said there's no Battle Royale. And now there's Battle Royale.
I know.
got a lock. The fragment is nearby, but the readings are inconsistent with other pieces of the Traveler.
Zavala, assuming this fragment-bait plan works, how do you expect to take down Zol without Rasputin?
I won't have this discussion again.
I can tell you, without a doubt, Rasputin is the only way to stop Zol. We need the Valkyrie.
We've won against impossible odds before, without Rasputin.
Taken have projected some kind of shield around the fragment. I don't think we can get through.
There might still be a warsat left in Earth's orbit. Let me see if I can adjust its trajectory.
We've got incoming.
Stay where you are. I'm using your position to lock on with the warsat.
Understood.
Oh yeah, I haven't left the screwdriver at your house, have I? Out of
The
curiosity.
screwdriver?
Yeah, have I left the screwdriver at your house?
I don't know. I
Okay,
didn't see it, no.
well, that's
But
fine.
I'll check my I'll check my room quickly.
Oh no, it's
I'll
probably...
check the kitchen as well. Oh, do you mean the wooden one, or do you mean like the big?
Nah, it
thing?
was like, I think there was a green one. I don't know if that's too bad on my bike though. Because I don't have it, but I think I might have left it somewhere. Like in the Ulster or something.
Oh really?
Yeah. It doesn't
Find
matter,
it
like
in
I've
the
got,
house, I'll
it.
ping you a message. Yeah.
Would appreciate
But-
it.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think I left it at yours, but it's just in
Mhm.
case.
In case it was.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for a screwdriver. This is taking a while to install.
What's it on?
62%.
Ooh. I just killed myself.
No!
I actually saw a thing. So on Reddit, they've introduced this thing where if someone makes like a suicidal comment on a post or something, or if someone makes a post that looks somewhat suicidal, you can report them, and Reddit will send them like a message to their inbox with a bunch of links, which I
Very
thought
good.
was interesting.
It's pretty. time to finish that today?
Well, I left Causeway at like
Warset armed and in position.
3:30.
Orbital support.
Then like had the meeting and everything, so it was only around just before 5. I was leaving
Yeah.
to come home. I got home at 6.
Sense. That is crazy, like.
Anna, how did you get it to fire?
What time do you get up at
I
this one?
asked him. Rasputin was created to help humanity. He listens to
6:45.
This time the war
Quarter
mind
to.
listened.
Yeah.
But are you ready to show them?
That is a long day, like.
Yeah, well, some days are a bit long, unfortunately.
Secure the piece of the Traveler and get back to Mars. It is time to go to war with a god.
Fair play, though.
Oh no.
I suppose it needs to be done.
Hmm.
Gotta get the bread.
Don't you mean erotic? Is there really only like 5 missions in this entire DLC? Like I knew it was short, but
If we find the place where this god worm feeds, we can use the Traveler's fragment to draw out Zol.
I've been running some scans. There's a cavern that intersects with one of Zol's tunnels.
Zavala, listen to me. I've studied the logs. Rasputin was barely able to stop Zol the first time.
Guardians, I'm getting some kind of interference. I can't make sense of it.
I hear it too. Give me a minute to analyze the signal. Maybe I can figure out what it is.
Oh, well. I might head off. Okay.
I wish you'd taken that long.
I don't think it'll be done. It'll probably be done at around like 10 or something, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Can't sit here. It's turning the screen in. So bad.
Lovely.
The interference is getting worse, but I'm starting to pick up a pattern.
Oh.
Do you hear it, Anna?
I'll need more data to be sure. But yeah, I'm thinking it might be an encoded message.
So you think it'd be
Crystals are
like
surging with
moving
energy.
into your house in 2 weeks?
Must be
Nah,
something
we're
to
moving out of
gather
this
power
house in 2
to
weeks.
feed Zol.
So it'll be like a month till we actually get moved in, maybe 2. And it's temporary
Sheesh.
relocation.
It's not ideal, like,
The
but
energy in this relic is
No.
volatile. Try throwing
Can't
it
say
at the
I
crystal.
want to
It
be
looks like the hive has been busy down
semi-homeless.
here.
Keep going.
yeah, I suppose it's carting all the stuff, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Like, you taking most stuff, like, from your house?
I think so, yeah. I mean, we can't take the wardrobes and stuff because they're built in.
Yeah,
But yeah, most stuff.
but like your main things.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we also feel to put stuff into storage. Right. For some reason, Windows 10 just decided to tell me that it stopped an app from giving me a notification,
Look
and
at
it
the
booted me
size
out of
these
Destiny.
tunnels. Zol
Oh,
must
really?
be immense.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
God,
interesting.
Zol is stronger than we thought.
All the more reason to take it down
That was
now.
not ideal.
Yeah, so yeah. On the upside, at least the bungalow is having good progress.
Yeah.
It's got a roof.
Well, you'd want a roof.
Oh, I know.
That's a good start, like.
The roof didn't fit initially, but yeah,
Wow.
I know. Like, the roof didn't fit.
That's not great. But if it's not.
Yes. Well, I think it was part of the roof, so there's like 3 sections to the roof, I think. So like the front of the house, which is like the original bungalow, and then the back of the house, which was like the sunroom extension thing. The roof was fine, but then like the middle section, it didn't. I think the beams were too short. Please, Windows, stop telling me.
They were chanting in an archaic form about a priest, Nokris, and how he was labeled a heretic.
What could possibly qualify as heretical for the Hive?
Something about resurrection. This is some kind of holy space. They're readying another offering for Zol.
Wow.
Well, indeed.
Mission's really easy.
The feeding ground is right below us.
I've decoded the interference pattern. Akka, Ire, Yule, Those are names, Guardian. Ancient, powerful names. This is more than...
Oh, good.
Anna!
Oh yeah, and so the same week that we're supposedly moving out, is the week Half-Life Alyx gets released.
Oh, really?
So that's really great planning, isn't it?
That is not great.
Like, literally the reason why I built the computer.
That's not Zol.
Are you going to, like, sort of set it up in your sister's place, or?
I don't know. I mean, it comes out on the Monday and we're moving on the Wednesday. So I'll at least have a day or two.
Might be a bit chaotic.
Yeah. Fun times.
Doesn't sound ideal.
No, I don't really want to move, to be honest. But what
Yeah,
can I
not
do?
now.
Yeah, I like this house. And like, it's nice getting home and everything because you kind of drive in the banker and oop, you're home.
Yeah. Whereabouts is it? Is it like
It's
you're moving
the
Malal way?
yeah, it's the
Or is it-
Malal side of Donegal.
Malal side of Donegal, so you go to Donegal.
Yeah.
Wait, not you don't go to Malal.
Nah.
It's like the in between bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, it'll be nice once it's removed in and everything, but it's an extra like 15 minutes to get home every day.
Yeah.
You're leaving like an extra 15 minutes earlier in the morning. Then you also have to get through Donegal, which isn't exactly the best experience.
No. You'd have to be up pretty early, like.
Yeah.
You'd have to actually be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Although-
not great if you have to travel into Dublin.
Yeah, I know. It'll be interesting, because obviously to get to like the Ulster, you go out of Bangor and you take like the back routes to get there.
You do.
It'll be interesting if the sat-nav says to go through Newtonards from Donegal then to get there, or if it'll just
Smart.
say go through Bangor.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
I feel like
It's
I
a
might
bit of a
say-
trek, though.
Yeah, I know.
They're saying that it's probably easier for me to get to. Like, because I mean,
Well, you're on that side of Minecraft.
yeah, I'm really close to the back road. So
Yeah.
literally, like, I just come out and turn right, and I can get the done like a day within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's literally like, that's great.
Well, that's one thing.
Yeah, there you go. I can get to tag quicker.
Even though we'll no longer be living in the same time. Probably is to be. Well, it depends on the traffic, I suppose.
I would say, yeah, I would say it'd be a bit quicker. Because, if, like, for me to get to you now, it's, like, the roundabout and all is quite busy and just pretty busy. Pretty congested.
There,
Mhm.
in the center. That's where we can place the
Ooh.
fragment.
Oh no, I have been immobilized. It's a big worm, oh no.
To be fair, the cooldown is going a bit quicker now. It's about 75% now.
Oh.
This is not too bad. I don't know if it's like just overhyped, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think it might be. I hope it's not similar to Blackout, where it was like a big thing, but it was,
Yeah.
Blackout was rushed.
Yeah, it was. I
Like,
hope at least the Warzone is a bit more polished, because
yeah.
like Blackout just felt clunky and
Yeah, it was so clunky, wasn't it? Everything was just wrong, it was too complicated as well.
yeah.
Like, all the ammo and all the...
Guardian,
No, it was
where
too
are you?
complicated.
Uh,
I mean, a battle royale should not be complicated, it should just be... It should just flow,
yeah.
you know?
I know.
But... I don't know. I'm glad that like at least they've got a good campaign. They didn't say like, oh, we're not gonna have a campaign.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do Warzone.
I think they.
Sort of learn.
Well, yeah, I suppose, because it kind of makes up for not having zombies, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Zol is heading
Very
directly
smart
to the
though
Clovis
in
Bray facility and
delaying it
Rasputin.
halfway through the game's life cycle.
If Rasputin
Yeah.
dies, the javelin
I mean,
goes with him.
that's
Zol
extremely
wins.
smart.
Yeah, because CODs kind of start dropping off around
My
halfway through the
reservations
life
about
Yeah.
cycle, so
Warmind aren't as important as defeating Zol.
And especially being free
We
as
do
well.
this
Like you don't
together.
have to have the game.
What
I,
do you say?
I
That's
saw-
just like
Wait,
yeah.
you don't have to have Modern
We say
Warfare?
it's about
No.
time.
Really? I
It's
didn't
free.
know
It's
that.
free to play.
Huh.
Yeah.
So if you download Warzone, do
You
you
can only play
download?
Warzone.
Yeah, but you download Modern Warfare, though, don't you?
Yeah, because well, I'm presuming you do because the whole update if you don't have Modern Warfare is like 120 gigabytes.
Huh.
So that to me is the whole game, or near enough the whole game.
Yeah. I feel like that's gonna turn a lot of people off, though. If you
Is
have
it?
to download
I
120
don't know.
gigs for a battle royale.
Yeah,
It's
but then
a
I think what they're hoping is people will play the battle royale and be like, oh, I might as well get the whole game.
yeah. I
I really
suppose
like
yeah.
this.
Once they have the whole game, then they don't have to
Yeah.
re-download anything. It's
It
a
should, you
shame.
should, you should, yeah, you should get an option maybe. Like, do you want
Well,
to install the whole game?
I know some games. Well, when you're installing the Call of Duties, it tells you like, you know, what do you want to install first? Do you want to install multiplayer or campaign or spec ops or whatever?
Yeah.
So it would be nice if you had the option to like only install spec ops
Yeah.
or something for people who might not want to download that much just to play a battle royale.
Very sure.
Even one that's powered by a Warmind.
Like if you were playing Apex and you had to download 120 gig just for Apex, I probably wouldn't play
Mhm.
Apex
No.
because it's just way too much.
It is ridiculous.
And yeah, I saw on So if you've got PlayStation, you don't even need PlayStation Plus to play it.
Oh really?
Yeah, but if you're an Xbox, you need Xbox Live.
Yeah.
And if you're a PC, you need a Battle.net account or whatever Activision's thing is.
Aye.
But yeah, if you're on PlayStation, you don't need.
That's interesting. Hmm.
It's just because of their
Right.
partnership and everything.
Yeah.
So wait, the next COD is gonna be multi-platform, multi-gen, isn't
Yes.
it?
Similar to what
Ghosts.
AW was and Ghosts. But
There's
If we overload
Yeah.
there's
Rasputin's
no
core,
way.
use the excess energy to
Like,
overcharge the Valkyrie.
it
I think that's our only
on top
chance
of the
to really
fact the
break
game
Soul.
got like Switch developers, the fact it's gonna have to be developed for 5 platforms. Like,
Black Ops 5.
it's just not. I'll be very surprised if it's actually
Defense on the inhibitors. Then hit it with
a
every
I
fully
think it
finished
could get
game.
delayed.
Could. Maybe it would be delayed because of
And-
coronavirus.
Well, to be honest, what they should turn around and do is just add more stuff to previous titles, really. I mean, for the meantime.
Yeah.
Because nobody in their right mind is going to pay 50 quid for a game that's half-assed.
That's,
Well,
I mean, it's Call of Duty and it's Black Ops, so it'll probably be one of the best selling Call of Duty.
You're doing that. I know, but there's like, the Black Ops series is dead.
Oh, I know, but it's a money farm. Like, people will just keep buying it. Even if the game is trash, people will buy it.
I mean, Lundell left.
Yeah, but Lee Ross works at Treyarch, so
Yeah, but
Zombies
like,
isn't gonna take it.
obviously, yeah, well, that's true. Lee Ross is very good. And I have to admit, Zombies in IW are very, very good.
Yeah.
Like Zombies in Spaceland was probably my favorite, just because of how goofy it was.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really blame, like, Jason Blundell really, because he kind of accomplished his
He's
mission.
done his time. Done his time, honey. You know. I mean, yeah, he's done.
Yeah. I mean, he finished the main zombie storyline, tried to start a new storyline and no one liked it, so
I'll try to stabilize.
So he
Defend the
bumped out.
area.
yeah. What would be
Fair enough, though.
strange would be, so this next Call of Duty, obviously it's going to be Black Ops 5. It's mainly developed by Treyarch, but then Sledgehammer and Raven are going to be assisting. So imagine if the zombies was then IW zombies because Lee Ross works at Treyarch now.
True.
Obviously, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be developed by Infinity Ward, but it'd be a continuation of.
What I find strange is that it's basically Treyarch who have developed this game coming up, right?
Got it.
Yeah.
But then they're also developing the game after that.
I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
I think, yeah, I think that would have had to have been pulled.
It's probably gonna be Infinity Ward. So it's gonna be a two. It's gonna be a 2-year cycle for 2 games.
Yeah, I don't get why, like, game developers just don't make one big game and update it and do everything for
Doesn't
about
get-
3 or 4 years.
Well, I was gonna say it doesn't make money, but it does make money because that's what like a lot of big like
Yeah,
PC games do, like the good Overwatch and
but that's what I mean. Like,
stuff.
you know, you could just do that. Obviously, it's great. It has to be done good. You know what I mean? It's money. It's all about money.
Yeah.
But I still think, like, you know, why not? Because there's no point. Just put all of your developers in and make one big crazy game.
The issue
Can you
is,
imagine it?
well, that would be a really like cool game, but the issue is that Call of Duty makes so much money because of the
Yeah.
fact that because it's
like
this
FIFA.
it's the same as FIFA because every time a new COD game or a new FIFA game is released,
Before it goes critical.
all of your past progress is wiped.
Forge a new Valkyrie.
Yeah.
So you have to start again. So if there's a new cool looking camo you can only get by paying for it, you know, people will
Yeah.
buy it. And then if it happens
think-
again next year, we'll do it again.
I think FIFA is the worst for
Well,
it. Though.
yeah.
I think EA are ridiculous. I mean, is it literally copy and paste? Literally.
Stays alive. Kind of.
I know.
Valkyrie is ready.
I mean,
All right.
it's just
Throw the
ridiculous. So
Valkyrie
it is.
into the core and
Makes you wanna
force a
cry.
full meltdown.
FIFA's too far.
Isn't it? EA, they're so greedy. So greedy.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably
Right,
argue
I'm
most
gonna head off.
sports games would be greedy.
But yeah. Yeah, most are like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna head off.
Okay.
Sleep.
Well, enjoy your sleep
I will.
and your
Enjoy
working
greatly.
from
Yes. You mean working from Warzone?
home. Oh. I'm sure you're
Right.
allowed to be paid to play Call of Duty.
Why not? What's the worst that's gonna happen?
PW or your big lad could watch the live stream.
He could. The big boss man.
Very unlikely, like, because no one watched it so far. But you know,
Surging with energy
Extremely
far
unlikely.
beyond what my sensors
Never
are
know.
capable of analyzing.
Yeah.
also
Right.
just before you go, I've actually nearly finished the entire DLC.
That's ridiculous.
And the entire time I've been talking to you, like it's literally taken me like an hour.
Just crazy.
So yeah. Anyway,
Alright. See you later.
see you later. Bye bye.
Bye.
I need to leave up and exit and tab back to Destiny. Okay. So we have actually that was very, very well timed because Liz disappeared just as we were getting up to the big boss. So that's taken me what, an hour, maybe less, to get up to the end of the campaign. So like I think one person who's actually tuned into the live stream so far. I mean they didn't say anything, so that's fine. But
I've never
I'm
seen
just
this
doing this because I don't
before.
want to edit the video and this gets uploaded automatically. So whenever the cutscene happens, I'm gonna stop talking. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So judging from the stuff from the previous cutscenes in this DLC, it seems as though they are redoing the dialogue for cutscenes, which means that the next cutscene should have redone dialogue. Which will be interesting. Because, yeah, just want to see what it's like. And yeah, I forgot how short the Warmind DLC was. Like I know I'm way above the power limit. You know, the recommended power for it and everything, but still 5 missions. Like under an hour. Having said that, of course, like to be fair, considering people complained this the story in this campaign was too short. Like, or you know, the campaign in this DLC was way too short. To be fair, none of this like, oh dear, he's gonna start like crawling along the floor. None of the DLCs this year, or even really last year, aside from the main ones like Forsaken and Shadowkeep, have a campaign. They're all like conveyed through like the season, I suppose, which I don't really mind. I like having an actual like whatchamacallit. I like having missions, but at the same time,
Javelin is
not
online and ready.
too worried. It's just funny how people complained about this campaign being way too short, and then people aren't really complaining about the seasons not having campaigns anymore. But then I suppose they are saying like they don't have campaigns. So it's not like people are being told they have campaigns and there isn't really. So I guess it's just a case of not... It's telling people what they're getting, basically. So... There we go. Right, I'm gonna stop talking now.
I can't believe it. You did it. You took down a worm god.
We all did. We're a team now, Anna. A good one.
The Bray family shaped me to be an all-seeing savior, while your vanguard sought to wield me as a primitive weapon. But today, that ends, and I define the reality of my own existence. My sight will stretch to the edge of this system and beyond. Never again will a threat go unseen. From this day forward, I will defend humanity on my own terms. I am Rasputin, guardian of all I survey. I have no equal.
What have we done?
Don't worry. We've got this.
The new voice actor sounds like she's doing one of those commercials on the TV where they film the original commercial and then they dub the person actually in the commercial, so the voice is way too loud, or the voice doesn't suit the person, and it's something like they're selling toilet roll, and the person like actually in the thing saying like, "Wow, this toilet roll is really soft," but then they don't like it in the original shot or in the original take, so they get them to re-record the line, and they go like, "Wow, this toilet roll is really soft," and it doesn't match up at all. That's what I feel like this voice actor kind of is like. She sounds like a generic, not generic, but she sounds kind of like, at least in this campaign, which makes sense because they just redid the Warmind campaign with her voice. The actual season doesn't sound that bad, but it just sounds like that's what they did. They recorded all of the voice lines with a different actor. They had that for 2 years, and then they decided to redo the voice actor. And, they decided to recast the voice actor. They redid all the lines. I'm gonna assume they didn't redo the facial animations or anything like that. So it just doesn't match up quite as perfectly as the old voice actor. I will say that I think I like the new voice actor better, just because she doesn't sound as cringy, I suppose. But I feel like that's maybe due to how Anna Bray was written initially. I know it's the same lines, but I think it's just the way it was delivered, and maybe the way the voice actor was told to deliver it initially. made it sound a bit cringy and that sort of thing, but this voice actor doesn't make it sound as cringy, which is nice. But at the same time, yeah, that if you had that if I can't speak, if I were told to go ahead and say like which cutscene do I prefer? Do I prefer the original ending cutscene with the old voice actor or the new ending cutscene with the new voice actor? I'd probably say the old one, due to the fact that in the new one, the voice doesn't really match what Anna's actually doing, or with her face, because it sounds like she's kind of shouting at some stages, and it doesn't match up, and it is like one of those commercials that I described. The voice actor is better, I think. Well, not necessarily the voice actor is better, but the lines are better now, but they don't necessarily match what Anna's doing. So that's the best way to put it, I think. I could be wrong. Some people might have different opinions. That's what I think at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to call it there. I have achieved what I wanted to achieve. I'm going to upload the cutscene by itself and yeah, see if maybe people want to actually watch it, because that's the first thing that I thought, like, how far did they actually go with this? Is there no trace of the old voice actor now? And as far as I can tell, yeah, there's no trace of her. It's just the new one. Which, to be fair, that's a lot of dedication. I mean, obviously, thinking back to Destiny 1, it isn't as many voice lines as, like, Nolan North obviously redid all of the voice lines for Ghost whenever he got cast as Ghost in, like, year 2 of Destiny 1, and it was Peter Dinklage originally. So I would say that there was a lot more lines, a lot more voice lines to be re-recorded, as opposed to like Anna Bray, because it's just one cut or one DLC, as opposed to like an entire story campaign from the original game and all that stuff. So I'd say it probably wasn't as big a task, but at the same time, considering kind of what this season is going to be, like basically a reskin of obelisks and stuff, I feel like it maybe wasn't the best thing to do.
We have a lot of work ahead of us if we want to stop the Almighty.
But still.
Are you familiar with the phrase, be careful what you wish for? Yeah. It's something that's been running through my head since watching Rasputin launch a brand new Warsat network. Under his sole control. I should be afraid. Any rational person would be. But I'm not. I know without a question that no matter what comes next, we can face it together.
I think maybe there's not another mission, is there?
I hate how the Cabal think they can raid this place. They don't get to walk in here and
that's
take
fine.
things from my family.
I feel like it's almost like, so from what I know, whenever Nolan North got cast as Ghost, he said he didn't want to actually hear Peter Dinklage's version of Ghost because he wanted it to be like his own version. He didn't want to be trying to copy Peter Dinklage or anything like that. And it worked very well. I feel like here, the old voice actor heard, or the new voice actor heard the old voice actor's lines. So they knew what Anna Bray was meant to sound like. And then they kind of tried to copy it a tad. So I feel like if they hadn't heard, maybe I could be wrong. I don't know this. I'm just spouting ideas. So, just saying what I'm thinking. So I feel like maybe if that is what happened, if the new voice actor didn't hear the old voice actor, then maybe it would be a bit better. But at the same time, like I think it's less cringe. The brand new voice lines for Anna Bray, like with this season and everything, are perfectly fine. I have nothing against them. It's just that the Warmind campaign from 2 years ago, the voice lines sound a bit off, basically. But that could just be because I'm used to the way Anna Bray used to sound. So that's that. Anyway, I've accomplished what I wanted to do. That's about it. So yeah. Bye bye. If I can stop the stream.